Hey there everyone, it's Thakard, and welcome back to more Horizon Zero Dawn. So, we just finished up all of the main storyline and all the end of credits scene. We were able to catch everything, and now we are going to be starting off on the Frozen Wilds. This guy up here. So if we continue here, it puts us into a play state just before the start of the final mission. And I have to say, the final mission was fun. The final boss battle up top by the spire was really cool. But I quite enjoyed having that one Osram cannon and just defending that gate. I thought that was great fun too. I mean, the fight with Helis? That was fun too. The entire last battle was actually solid, which was great. There were so many games. Okay, so what's the best example? Okay, best example I can think right off the top of my head is Rage. If you ever played the first Rage, the game itself is pretty fun. You're going through stuff, and you get to what is the final battle, and not only does it feel like it came only halfway through the game, the actual final boss fight is easier than some of the fights that you've been having throughout the game. And it's an incredible letdown. It's so bad. It's like, it's a master class in how not to do video games, you know? While this is pretty much a master class on how to do, like, concluding fights and battles and stuff like that. Alright.
It's a bit frivolous, isn't it?
So yes, we are right before the end of the battle here. This is the only quest we have access to here. But what we're looking for is into the Frozen Wilds. So we're going to be headed up and exploring this one section of the map that we have not gotten to yet. If you look around, we have a whole bunch of these different sites that we didn't actually reach. But I don't think it matters. The only components that I'd like to pick up that we don't have, we need a goose skin, and a rabbit skin. We need the rabbit skin for the Rattler, and we need a goose skin for the final upgrade to our storaging stuff. I mean, I think that's it then. But yeah, I think everything else we basically have, including a golden fast travel pack, which means we can fast travel anywhere with no issues whatsoever, which is super dope. Although we have a lot of stuff that we can sell off too. We probably should. Yeah, that's our fast travel pack. Alright, I think we will travel to a vendor. You know how we probably have a vendor right by us here. Yeah, there's someone right by the gate. By the way, when we're watching the clip from the top there, this is the gate that just gets completely blown up. You see them coming through this direction, through this gap here, and yeah, there's a massive explosion over here. And the gate goes and everything else goes. It's pretty wicked. Alright, yeah, what we want to get is this Shadow Rattler, just because I want to have it. That's it. Want to have it. Pretty much everything else we have. We could just go and buy everything for the hell of it. I mean, we probably have enough space, right? How much space do we actually have? I'm just looking here. 35, so you can't hold all the weapons. I kind of want to buy all of them, see if there's like an achievement or something. You know what I mean? Do we not have... Oh yeah, we don't have a blast sling because we actually have the Hunter Lodge's sling. Alright. Anyways, we were going to sell some resources quick and then we're going to be on our way. I mean, you guys don't have like... No. Alright. A lot of wood. Can you ever have too much wood? Who knows? Slag glass. Grazer hearts. I love going after grazers just because I like watching them explode. Don't really need anything from them. Just like watching them explode, that's all. Luminous braiding. I want to make sure I don't sell anything we need. Not much of that left, but... I think we probably freed up enough lots. Our warm socks. I mean, I guess I just sell this, right? It was kind of a disappointment, but whatever. Okay. All this cash. Let's actually go back and get topped off on resources. Shock wires. Definitely lose some of those against the final boss. The different phases with the final boss were quite nice because it's not like he got any stronger, because a lot of times you'll have phases with a boss where it's like, oh, phase 1 ends, so all of a sudden he gets a new ability, he starts hitting you with that. Well, it's like, why wasn't he using that ability from the beginning? It doesn't make any sense. But in this one, as time went on, he called in more and more reinforcements to him. So you had to deal with all the ads. So it was much more like, say, an MMO boss, where his abilities stayed the same through the entire time, generally, but he'll like call ads or stuff like that to make things a little more difficult. Which I actually quite like the way that it did that. We do have our super armor that has the overshield. Alright, so let's head on up over here. We will go to the Grave Horde. This was the, what was it, U.S. Robotics final facility. Hey, this is my coffee. Go get your own. All of you that are going, Thakard, did you just drink some coffee that had a gnat in it? Yes, I did. I didn't eat the gnat. Okay. I'm not going to throw away perfectly good coffee. That was a ground, by the way, not a gnat. I'm not going to throw away perfectly good coffee because someone
was talking about. Because territory just above.
Yes, I'm not going to throw away perfectly good coffee because another organism intelligently likes coffee just as much as I do. Okay. I'm assuming we have our staff, because technically the final battle hasn't occurred yet. Yeah, we have the super staff, the Silence staff. Alright. It's time to explore this new area. First things first, go back into the corner. Alright, nothing. So we're headed into Bannock territory. There's that Horus, and that was the Horus that was trying to break into the U.S. robotics facility. Steal someone's supplies, because, hey, who needs it? Oh, that wasn't a safe spot. So we want to go up that way. Is there anything back here? No. Alright. Up and over. Still over. There we go. Up and up and up and around. More around. And the long, slow motion jump. Right, there we go.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your desk.
You're behind, dude.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy.
Oh.
It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy.
I hadn't even thought about that. Aloy, you're right. You're like so many steps ahead of me right now. We are. This will give us more information about Salins. I want to take a photo here. Yeah, as you see, I'm gonna personally start playing a playthrough on the New Game Plus. All right, I don't want the shiny stuff on my face. Kind of want a view of the background there. I think I'm up against something. Yeah, I can't go any further back. That's fine. There we go. Going into the Frozen Wilds. Hey, we finally got a creature.
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
Demonic Scorcher. Alright, what is this? Demonic Scorcher. Oh, there are a couple things I found when I was going around looking at stuff. Okay, Demonic Scorcher. A demonic machine. Huh. A Scorcher is a very agile and dangerous combat machine. It looks similar to like a... Okay, like a Sawtooth or a Ravager in a way. But it's like wolf-like by the looks of it. With a fire-augmented melee attack and a mounted mine launcher for ranged engagements. So it has blades on its back, which are armored. So you have to tear them off, then you can shoot them. A mine launcher in that one. A power generator, I'm assuming would be... Oh, it's good against tear, that is. Gotcha. Loot is blaze. And metal shard, sparker wire, some other stuff. Okay. So we want to... So it's weak to cold. Technically, there's some blaze to shoot if we can get them, make them vulnerable. Take out the mine launcher, power generator. All right. I missed. Completely missed. Whoa! That would be flaming charging that. Ouch! 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 Oh crap! I'm gonna get hit really badly there. I want this instead of that. Roll out! Roll out! Roll out! Boom. One got out of blaze container. That might really hurt. Come on. Oh. Right. Hit that thing in the back. That hurt him. So you can hit those blaze containers, they're just not the easiest to hit. And yeah, hitting the thing on his back definitely does a massive amount of damage. So, alright. Gotta learn how to fight all these critters. We didn't use... Let's switch up our inventory just a wee bit. I'm going to... Because right now we have Blast Sling and not Blast Sling. I think I'm actually going to take off my Blast Sling. What we're going to do is we are going to run with the Sharpshooter Bow, the Hunter Bow, and the War Bow for right now. We'll use the really good War Bow. So this will allow us to have Tear, Fire, and Freeze, and Electric all on the first go-round. And then up here we'll still have the bombs as well. So we're supposed to go that way, but what's over here? There is some stuff over here. Nice. Hello, loot. Slag shine. Okay. Those metal containers, whatever they're called, cylinders, those are actually really kind of important because they allow us to make more medicine. But it's not just any medicine, it's the full heals require those metal things, which is super dope. So this does go off here a little bit. Let's investigate. Looks like it's locked off for now. Oh, I guess not. I guess this must have been in the story. It'll be like, oh, there was something.
Look out below!
You know, there was an avalanche. Okay. Look at the aurora. It's like we're all of a sudden really far north, man. It's like, yeah, all of a sudden it's like we went from like Colorado or something all the way up to really, really far north. Ooh, a goat.
These will
All
keep.
right. Let's see what the goat gives me. Goat. What do you mean I can't come through here? The goat did. Aw. Boo. The goat had something I needed. That I wanted. Okay.
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
Hang on. First things first. Other critters that we have to murder. Badger. Squirrel. Squirrel. Oh, he's on the other side of the rocks. Okay.
Easy, easy.
Ah, this is fun. Sledding is great, Aloy. Calm down. So we are getting different skins and stuff now as well. So we just got, was it a badger skin or something? Some junk like that? Then we get, yeah, badger bone. Alright. We're still looking for some, a rabbit bone, rabbit skin and a goose bone, goose skin. Goose skin, rabbit skin. Pick up some flowers along the way. I could call out one of my mounts, but I kind of just want to cruise and look at stuff on foot. They do use a lot of this blue wiring. She's right. Silence really does look like other
You sure
people.
you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
They're absolutely, I hadn't even thought, I had obviously wondered what all the blue stuff weaved all throughout his skin was. It looked painful as hell. But I did not associate it with
made
the
it to the
Bannock.
cut, Outlander.
Hey, how you
Not
doing?
that you'll stay long.
This is Song's Edge, biggest settlement in the cut.
Okay. That's a rock.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
That's like... That looks volcanic almost, but it has red lightning, which isn't a volcano thing. Volcanoes still have normal lightning.
The young hunters have learned a lesson from Thunderstrom. Sometimes, loss brings us. Smoke the mountain worse today. Bad omen for the ritual.
And a guard. I was thinking maybe they were kind of more Inuit-esque, but they definitely are like...
They say.
I mean, they're not living in igloos or anything. They're just way up in the mountains.
Hunters since the war with the Karja.
Shaman has abandoned us. Chieftain has led our best deaths. Where should we find?
Alright. I'm just stealing from these people, that's all. Just stealing from these poor mountain folk. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
Okay. And we are going the opposite direction because it's what you do when you want to find loot. Nope. Aloy. Stay on the platform, Aloy. Up. Alright, what we got? Alright, got some stuff there. Oh, we can go higher. It's like we're on a Banuk trail now. I probably shouldn't be up here yet, but I'm going to go anyways. Are these people, are these supposed to be like scaffolding to get up here and do the cliff paintings? Yeah, it doesn't look like I can go any higher. Are there any handholds over there? Nope. I think that's what this is. It's like, oh, we're just painting on the cliffs. No, Aloy! All right. All those things you picked up, Aloy.
Must not forget the importance of ceremony.
All those things you picked up. See, now if I go around and pick them all up again, I'm going to bore people. So now we're going to have to go on without all of our loot because you decided you weren't going to grab hold to a frickin' rope like you've done 100 times before. So if we run out of arrows in the next fight, it's all your fault, Aloy.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Please tell me it makes a mountain erupt. Lintox.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wipe
80s.
out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Ooh, yay. The Banuk?
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice. in a place
Exactly.
Like this.
A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You'd think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines
talk
in
to
the
this
cut
one.
are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Yeah, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the
Hunter's
biggest,
Lodge.
oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
I like the way whoever did this person.
You
The
said
acting
you've
on
lived
it's
out here
pretty
for
good.
2
And
winters?
Aye. Back home,
facial
some fur traders
animations are
told me
really
about
good.
this still-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Aurea. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
There we go.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall,
Silence.
deadly serious, cables in his skin, like a shaman.
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered, like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave, or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Vanur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
I have to say, the facial animations in the main game at times are super janky. It's like, he is done extremely well. I understand, expansion, so they did the main game, they got all that behind them, they learned from it, and then they did this. I have to say, they've done him really well.
I want to know
hope they're
more
all
about
like
this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
Bergrand.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Araya or Thunder's Drum.
Cool.
Maybe worth a shot.
Alright, so Bergrand, a lot of interesting information there. That is actually pretty cool. Alright, so there's a mission here, main mission here. We're gonna go downhill, quickly save, and then we'll grab a couple of missions. Looks like we have a couple of vendors as well. And by the looks of it, I'm wondering if this guy uses those crystals that we've gotten from other places. Alright, let's talk to, because he has a blue crystal on him, or, yeah. He does. He uses these blue Gleam crystals. More powerful shots the longer you hold back things. Interesting. I wonder how these compare to... I mean, I'm obviously going to have to upgrade them, but... Alright, that's... will he sell me Blue Gleam? No. Now, I got Blue Gleam from one of the vendors in the Meridian. We might go back there, fast travel back there and do some sale of stuff. Alright, what you got? Will you give me Blue Gleam? No. Oh, actually, oh wow. We don't have all the endgame stuff here. I guess it's because technically this is around level 30 type area. Alright, do we toss on some Banuk stuff because we're up here in the ice? We've used our Nora Survive for a long time. Nora Protector looks dope too. Banuk Ice Hunter. Sickness Eater. The metal vessels, yeah, definitely need some more of those. Treasure box. Yes, good. I wonder if the other guy had a treasure box.
I wish you good fortune.
All right.
We could all use some.
Treasure box. Thank you. Oh, he does have some. Oh no. Alright, so I need blue gleam for this. They must drop blue gleam here, maybe.
No more music.
Talk with me, dude.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood.
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Aloy, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now, but our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it, or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
Sounds like the river was dammed?
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
It makes it sound like the river became dammed downstream and it backfilled.
Our hands are full, Outlander. We don't have time to show you around.
I'll show myself around, don't worry.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
I don't know why I get serious, like, Klingon vibes off this dude. I think it's the facial hair.
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last, until the Karja seek war again.
Aurea knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter
Sounds
for the
like the
shamans to
corruption.
debate.
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the Daemon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
I will never understand how snow works its way inside my boots.
I hear you, dude. If anybody who lives in cold weather climates, exactly what that dude just said. Snow gets inside your boots somehow. You know? It's like even when you're not in tall snow, it just gets in your boots. It makes no sense whatsoever. And it's a pain.
Okay,
it's really, really
I
cold.
want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines. I've got to find Araya. But to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
But first,
Outlander, wait a moment.
We're talking to Kamut. What's up?
That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
This?
Yeah.
It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
To me, yes, that does sound perfectly normal. I mean, that's generally all I get for information on a mission. They're like, go, find a thing, and then do a thing. And you're like, sure, it shall be done. By your command.
Any news from the hunt?
The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
Keep them together this time.
Then we wait.
Get up here and save our progress. And then we'll start up with most of the stuff in the next episode. Alright, guys. I will catch up with you while we explore the lands of the Banuk next time. If you enjoyed or disliked this video, I do hope you comment on it and give it a thumbs up or down. If you want to see new videos, please hit the subscribe button, and to be notified of new content when it comes out, hit the notification bell. But for now, thanks for watching. Have yourself a great day, and don't forget to bring it no matter what you do. And I will see you guys in the next video.